turn these and these into chocolate covered strawberries. I am the Great British Chocolatier and you're watching Chocolate Plus. Hello, my name is Mark, aka the Great British Chocolatier, and today we're going to do a Barbie back to school chocolate covered strawberries in pink chocolate. Now I went to the store, couldn't find pink, so I had to get the red and the white, so we're going to make it ourselves. So that's what you got to do sometimes. So we're just going to mix the red and the white together and hopefully we come up with a nice pink. So there we go. These are the chocolate wafers. So let's pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds. And remember, we pop them in for 30 seconds at a time. 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir. By then they should be nice and melted. Hopefully we got the consistency right with the color. And then we're going to dip the strawberries and pop them in the fridge. This is going to be a quicker video than normal, but it's going to be exciting because chocolate covered strawberries are always great to eat. So almost done. There we go. And as you can see, they're not very melted right now, but we stir them anyway, just so that we distribute that heat around all those wafers in there. And there we go, put them back in again for another 30 seconds. Like that before, I'm wearing gloves because when you're handling food that other people are going to eat, I always like to wear food safety gloves. On the baking tray that I have here, I have wax paper. You can use parchment paper too. It just helps the chocolate not stick to the metal and it just keeps the surfaces clean. And once we've covered all the strawberries in chocolate, like I said, we'll pop them in the fridge for about 10 minutes, not too long for the strawberries. And then we'll bring them out and then we'll drizzle some white and pink chocolate that's left over afterwards. Now I just see the second dose of 30 seconds, they're starting to melt a whole lot more. So we just give them a stir. And it looks like this is not going to get too pink. So let's put some more white. Hopefully I didn't put, I put all the white in. There you go. And stir that in. Alright, remember, don't worry if it sticks to the fork. It'll come out when you give it the last turn in the microwave. Of course, with the strawberries, to prepare them, I wash them. It's good to put a little bit of white vinegar in them just to help bring out their color. Then you dry them as best as you can with a paper towel. Leave them on the counter for about 20 minutes or half an hour so that they can get acclimatized to room temperature, because you don't want these too cold when they go into the chocolate. And usually what I do when I dip the chocolate, I just use the, hold on. Well, you'll see. I just hold on to the green leafy part and I hold it like this, dip them in, and it's really that simple. So, this is the third batch, third time in the microwave, and because I put the white chocolate on the second time, they're not all melted, but it's getting pink. So it looks like we're gonna, now when we put them in the fourth time, I'm only gonna do it for 10 seconds or 15 seconds because that's all we need. So let's do that right now. All right. And when I do that, I'm going to adjust the settings of the camera. Which I forgot to do. Then hopefully you can see me better now. But it's all good. That's a little bit more than 10 seconds. It's more like 20. but that's okay. Well, we have a pinkish I've used up all my, I think I put too much red in it, but that's okay. But you see, that's what the consistency that you're looking at. That nice stream right there of the chocolate. But it's pink, and that's what you wanted. Normally, like I said, I would buy the pink chocolate, but they just didn't have any in the store. So red and white, as we all know, makes pink. Alright, so there we go, everything's all nicely mixed together. I can't make it any pinker because I've got no more white, and that's just fine. I was going to drizzle white chocolate over the top, but can't do that now. So maybe I'll use a bit of red. We'll see. Alright, now that that's done, put that there, and like I said, simply you're going to take your strawberry and you're going to hold, you can put a toothpick in it as well, or a little tiny, 1 inch, 2 inch plastic fork, but I use the green, and I should do it this way around, and you simply just dip it in, try and get as high up as possible, shake off the excess like so. And these usually do create a big puddle, but you can just shake them off a lot and place them down just like that. You're going to repeat this process over and over again. You just take the lizard. Sometimes a little bit time consuming, but that's okay. And put it in and shake off the excess. Because sometimes when I do that, what is that? Nice big strawberry here. Sometimes when I shake it off, the leaves fall off, and then that's that. That's the end of that strawberry in the chocolate. So sometimes toothpicks are a good thing to use. But we work with what we got, and you're just dipping it in, shaking off a bit of the excess, and then laying it down. So I think I'll go about 24 here. So I'll fast forward this bit, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so like I said, we dip the strawberries in so that they just go just near the top where the leaves are. Shake them off for the excess, and you just drop them down. Sometimes they're going to form a bit of a puddle, but that's okay, because like I said, puddles mean more chocolate, and more chocolate is always good. And any of the white chocolate and any of the colored chocolate, the flavor is always a vanilla, unless it's, of course, it's flavored. But it's mild vanilla, it's not a strong, overwhelming. So you just dip them in, grab them by the leaves. Sometimes the leaves fall off, and then you have to start again. And the last one, and then we're done. It's good to pick up the leaves outside of the chocolate, otherwise you're going to have some leafy bits sometimes inside the chocolate, which you don't want to encourage. Okay, so now that those are done, let me give you a little view of how they look, like so. And I'm going to put these now into the refrigerator between 5 and 10 minutes, just so the chocolate's all firm. And then when they come to room temperature, we're going to drizzle some extra chocolate on top. Be back in a minute. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, they firmed up nicely. Of course, they're still going to be very cold, so we're going to leave them just to cool off or warm up a tiny little bit, get room temperature, but not too long. I happen to find some white chocolate, so I've already melted it down a little bit. So that is good news. So that I'm going to be putting it into a piping bag. Remember, if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a food storage bag. You can, and just put it down to the corner. Just snip the end of it off, and then that works just as well. But I like these because sometimes if I'm doing a big batch, I need to put these back into the microwave, and these bags are very microwave safe. So switching to a spoon so I can put it into the bag here. And of course, like I said, if you like chocolate, find the lucky person who's going to lick out the bowl. And so that's that. And of course, we're going to also do our pink chocolate. So we're going to squeeze it all down in, trying to get all the air out, twist the bag around, and then we're going to snip the end. But let me put the pink chocolate in the bag too, because we're going to, they're looking already pink, but that's okay. It's all good. So I'm going to have to put this in the microwave for a little bit, because it just firmed up on us a little bit. Oh, put it in there for a few seconds. $15 and that's good. So while that's going on, I'm just going to snip the end of this one. Like I said, you don't want to put any pressure on the bag, otherwise the chocolate will spew out. And you're just going to take like 1 or 2 millimeters, like really small amounts of the tip off. You see how the tip is? Don't know if you can see that. That probably doesn't help. But now, let's see. Yeah, that's really thin. So that's good. Let's pour this into the bowl. Into the piping bag. And I should use a spoon, but I've got the fork. There we go. Making a bit of a mess. So that's the colour pink that we got. We just want to red, but that's okay. It's all good. It's for a Barbie back to school day party. And again, I think snip the end off. And like I said, to test it out. That's good. So we're going to use both of them. And all you're going to do is just like we did with the pretzels and the Oreos. I'll turn it around this way. Hopefully you can see. And you can pick the strawberry up, you can leave it on the tray. And we're simply just going to go back and forth like this. And so you see that. And you can put it down, put it onto the do this. There you go, you see that? This is a giant one here. Or like I said, you can just leave it onto the tray and just do it that way. Just run it back and forth, like so. I'm going to do half of these with the white, and I think I'll do the other half with the pink. Alright, so let's squeeze it down. And you want to apply a bit of pressure when you're piping it. Not too much. These aren't coming out as great. But yeah. Almost done. I mean, your technique is your technique as you find comfortable with it. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's always going to look good. Now you can leave these at room temperature. You can pop them back into the fridge. Let's do one with some white and pink. And again, if this gets too firm, you're going to put it back in the microwave for about 10 seconds if the chocolate got too cold. So let me just do this one line that can have both of them on it. So you can go diagonally or just side to side. A bit more than that. So I'll do a few more over the white. And there you go. So that's our finished result. I'm going to let these harden up a bit and then we'll put them on a display tray and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so here we go. This is the end result. Some wonderful chocolate covered strawberries in pink chocolate, ready for a back to school Barbie party, a Barbie back to school party, or for any reason that you want to eat pink chocolate. But here we go. Eat and enjoy, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I think you've got to hit that bell which will send you notifications when the next video is up. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.